We're so fortunate because we're cooking with the people's chef this morning, Roy Isherman. He's going to be showing us how to make a delicious biltong crusted steak fillet today. Good morning, Roy. So good to have you with us.
Well, thank you. It's good to be back again.
It's good to see you. We haven't seen you for quite a while, but you are a busy man, and I always say that beats the alternative of not being busy.
You are so right, you know, and I like the positiveness.
Absolutely. So today we're cooking Christmas recipes with a South African twist, because I don't think we've been more proudly South African than we are this week. I know, you know, it's been a sad time for us.
Without a doubt. Huh?
Yeah, but you actually cooked for Tata Madiba at one point.
I did. It wasn't... Oh, he had been released from prison for a short while, and he stayed with very good friends of his in the Kruger National Park for 2 weeks. And I was assigned to do his breakfast, lunch, and dinners every single day. And I got to spend roughly about 10 minutes with him every morning.
That's awesome.
And, you know, he made a huge impact in my life. Wow. You know, that I still actually... I was actually saying to you earlier, I wasn't going to say this, but it's been quite emotional since his death, because I speak to my wife a lot at home, and it's... You get this gulp in your throat because I was there with him. I met the man, you know, and it's... I said to my wife, when he actually shakes your hand and you meet him, he brings this whole calmness over you that you think, what? Why was I so scared to meet him? And he just calms you down and relaxes you, and you can just... You feel like you can talk to your grandfather or your father or whatever, you know, so yeah.
Wow, Roy.
Fantastic man.
I think I think to get rid of this little, you know, knot in our throats, let's get into this delicious recipe. But that is a touching story. I think Tata Madiba touched all of our lives. Hey?
He did. Let's just hope we carry on.
We will. We must. It's our responsibility. Okay, let's get into this delicious biltong crusted steak fillet that you've got for us. It looks so yummy.
This is a select piece of fillet for one. You can see it's nice and mature, nice and firm.
Yeah.
And it's a real South African dish, this. I mean, we've got just simple biltong powder, which is really simple to make, you know. Yeah. I'm just going to put it all over here because I actually want to roll the fillet in it.
Okay.
It's simple to make. Once you've made your biltong, let it dry, and then all you do is literally put it in the blender.
Wonderful.
And blend the hell out of it, you know. So we've got biltong dust there.
All right.
We've got freshly chopped rosemary. Always try and use fresh. And then we've got some thyme. Yeah. Okay. Add a little bit of salt to that. Wow. Just mix this up, literally in your hands, you know. Do it old school. The fillet itself, we just really want to rub this in oil. So let's just get in there, old-fashioned way again. Rub it.
Nice.
Let's not play around, you know. Yeah. Make sure the whole thing is coated in oil. Okay. Because what we want to do then is want to have it coated in oil so the biltong and the herbs and everything will stick to it as we roll it.
Okay, all right.
So, as like a little rolling pin, we just roll him around in there, make sure it's all crusted on there. Yeah. Get as much on as you can. Always remember the little end pieces too, you know. Turn around. There we go. Roll up and down. You can also give it a little bit of a massage. What would be better to do now, actually, is to keep us in the fridge for the night.
I was going to say, because naturally it might just come off, but you want everything to kind of, you know,
there's a good chance that it will come off. Okay. You know, sort of 50–60% of it. Yeah. But if you leave it in the fridge overnight, the herbs, the biltong will go through the meat. Will
infuse
you know?
The meat, yeah.
Now it's sort of just on the outside. So ideally, put in the fridge, firm it up, leave it overnight. Hot griddle pan.
Wonderful. Oh, I see it is hot.
Okay, you don't need much oil, but I like to put a little bit of oil in. You just want to put in a hot griddle pan just to basically sear it. Seal the meat, and you're looking at about 10 minutes max in a griddle pan, you know? Okay. So let's just get in there. We're smoking here, guys. We're smoking.
We are so smoking. It's hot. But this is going to be beautiful. And what I love about putting it in a hot griddle pan is it's going to have those beautiful lines on there. Yeah, that's going to be fantastic.
Even I mean, guys, even if you want to do it on a braai, it's perfect, you know?
That is
you
going to
can
be
just see that starting to seal nicely. But on a braai too, it'll also give you that nice smokiness. Yeah. You know, the braai going through the meat. Okay, let's just have a look there. I'm turning my... They gave me these, but I'm
now you just get in there with your... You've been around the block quite a while, so you are so used to that.
Okay, there we go. Let's just turn on the other side now. You can see that nicely. Let me just get the olive oil on this.
Yes.
That's really how you want it to seal.
Gorgeous.
It's not actually cooking in the middle, it's just really sealing the outside of your meat.
Awesome. So while we are busy searing our delicious piece of steak here, biltong encrusted steak fillet, all you have to do to get this recipe is SMS the word biltong, send that to 33728. We'll send you your shopping list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making this recipe yourself. You could also walk away with a fantastic prize this morning. We are giving away a Melloware biltong maker, courtesy of takealot.com. All you have have to do to win that prize is SMS Biltong to 33728. We're giving away amazing prizes this morning, but if you want to see how we made this, you can take a look one more time. Mix together pepper, biltong, rosemary and thyme. Rub fillet with olive oil, then roll in the biltong herbs. Sear meat on all sides, then roast in a 200-degree oven. Rest meat for 10 minutes, then slice and serve. That keyword once again is biltong. SMS it to 33728. We'll send you your shopping list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making this yourself. Thank you so much, Roy. And thank you so much for sharing with us that amazing story of how Tata Madiba touched your life.
It was an absolute pleasure.
Oh,
and
man.
you guys all have a fantastic Christmas.
We will. We will.
And the whole of South Africa too. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Roy. Now, Ilana, since Kat's not going to buy us anything, we're not going to share this piece of meat with him. What do you think, huh?
It's at the All Seasons Milk Factory where we found goodness produced on a daily basis. Pick and Pay, always there for you.